As far back as I can remember, golf's always been a part of my life. I had a true addiction at a young age. 5, 6, 7 years old, I can remember playing golf. When I moved into my teenage years, my first job ever was on a golf course. It was the local golf course in upstate New York in the town of Norwich where I grew up, and I was working for PGA professional Fred Zahner. I remember very vividly as Fred would go home for the evening and I would close up the shop, going through his PGA manual and also the confidential price lists and the catalogs from the vendors. And I thought, man, this is definitely something that I want to do. So when I graduated from high school, I went to a local college in upstate New York, graduated with a degree in golf course operations. And then in 1996, I packed up a few bags and headed down to Florida to pursue my dream of becoming a PGA golf professional. The first job I landed when I came to Florida was at the Interlochen Country Club in Winter Park, Florida, and I was working under local pro Jay Kennedy and Ken Wayne, both who are still very successful golf pros, PGA professionals today. Jay's actually still at Interlochen Country Club. After that, I moved on to an assistant pro job in 1998 at the Winter Park Country Club, as it was called at the time, now the Winter Park Golf Course. I worked under Steve Lundblad at the time, and Steve was a great influence on me. He taught me really how to take care of your members and your customers, how to be personable with them, have fun, go out and play golf with them, and really understand that they're coming to the golf course to get away from whatever troubles or things they're going through and just relax and have a good time. So I learned a lot while at Winter Park. Steve retired. I can't remember exactly what the year was, but I spent the last 5 to 6 years as the head pro and general manager at Winter Park. It was definitely a great 13 years that I spent at Winter Park Country Club, but it was time for me to move on. So in 2011, I decided to fully go all in at teaching, and this was the early years of Little Linksters, which started in 2008. Many of you know me for junior golf, or know me as that junior golf guy, or have heard of Little Linksters. But what I wanted to share with you today is that's not my only true passion within the industry. Some of you don't know, but in 2013 I joined the staff of the Golf Academy of America, the Orlando campus. I teach 4 golf business classes, and in May of this year, after the retirement of PGA North Florida Section Hall of Famer Alan Flashner, or Flash as most people call him, I became the Director of Career Services for the GAA. During my 5 years at the Golf Academy of America, I've truly come to find another passion that I have within the industry. And that's helping through my experiences and everything I've been through the last 20 plus years in this industry, and using that to help others find their path within the golf industry. I really enjoy helping the students figure it out what it is exactly they want to do within the golf industry, and how big the industry is, but at the same time how small and how close everybody is within the golf business. So that brings me to the 3 things as I run for secretary of the North Florida PGA section, the 3 items that I'd basically like to have as my pillars, my platform, whatever you want to call it. The first thing would be education. I've become very passionate about education since working at the Golf Academy of America. And education can simply be talking with fellow golf professionals at a meeting, sharing experiences. That's education. And I want to share more of that with my fellow golf professionals, but at the same time have more educational, more formal educational opportunities for the members of our section. The other thing that I'm very interested in is mentorship. I've had quite an extensive opportunity the last 5 years at the Golf Academy to learn how important it is to be a mentor, because there's a lot of people that may be identified as mentors that don't know what mentorship truly means. So through education, one thing I would love to do is teach those folks, those seasoned professionals that are out there, and even the younger professionals that have made some headway through the industry early on in their career, how to be mentors, what it means to be a mentor, how to take the leadership skills that you hold so powerfully and so dear, and how to pass that on to the next generation of golf professionals. So mentorship is a big thing for me, as well as education. And the last thing that I'd love to do as secretary of our section is to bring back the importance of the PGA professional. How to show our owners and operators of the value that we hold as a PGA member. This has become lost in the industry, sadly, over the last few years. And I feel it's very important for us to be proud of who we are as PGA professionals, but also get more involved. Embrace programs like PGA Junior League, Drive, Chip, and Putt, and other initiatives that have been handed down to us by hardworking golf professionals with the PGA of America. So thank you so much for taking this time to listen to this, and I hope to see everybody on December 11th at our annual meeting, and I hope to get your vote. Thanks so much, happy holidays, and talk to everybody soon.